and welcome to the Due to Be a Show episode. I don't fucking know. All 13. I know is it 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you guys are better men than me. Lucky 13.
Yes,
on Friday the 13th.
This one's gonna be bad. Like, if you listen to it, it's gonna be bad luck.
Oh no, this episode is cursed right out the gate.
Yeah,
just kidding, guys. How's it fucking going? How's everyone doing? I have missed you guys. I've looked forward to the podcast all week. Honestly, I don't know, man. I've had a good feeling this whole week, and I'm excited to be here. What's going on, Brandon? What's up with you, bro? Tell me about yourself. What's up, man?
Well, I'm soon to be out, man. I'm waiting for 2 more months, and that's it. Hopefully. And I don't want to jinx myself, but
and by
2 more
out,
months,
do you
and
mean
I'm
like
out.
your sexuality, or what do you mean?
No, I'm out.
Is this what we're gonna do? Is this like...
I'm just kidding, Brandon. I'm just kidding.
Out the military and into civilian life, and that's it. Just live a normal life.
That's badass, bro. Are you excited? I know it's been such a long time since you joined the military, and now you're on the cusp of freedom.
Now I'm gonna be an angry veteran.
God damn it. Juan, what's up with you, my dude, my guy?
Nothing, bro. Just work and school, pretty much.
Are you ever gonna tell us about that stuff that you're hiding? I remember Jose made a really big deal about you hiding some stuff, bro. And you know it's been a couple episodes, and you know it's never come out.
Bro. It's not gonna come out. Yeah, what was that, anyways, Jose?
I honestly don't remember.
Well, Jose, what have you been up to, brother? What's been up with you, man?
Fucking nothing, bro. Legit nothing. Golf.
So you guys are not here
golfing.
fucking golf? All right. We out here playing the white man's game. Golf's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Awesome.
It's actually pretty fun. I used to play golf back in the day, and
shit.
I feel like golf is like fishing. You just get day drunk.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's just another
wrong.
excuse to do it, and then to chop at a ball.
You just fucking hit a ball, and then you drink, and then you follow it, and you get fucked up. Yeah. But what's up? Have you guys been watching that Doge? The Dogecoin, bros? Dude,
Yes,
it's going up.
Yeah, man.
It's going up. And I'd be lying if I said that I did not want to invest at this point. It peaked yesterday or this morning at 50 cents a share. 50 cents a fucking share.
Do you have any?
I do not. I do not have any Dogecoin.
Bro,
but I'm like I need to get in. When you guys have Doge?
So I want to say to like start off, since we're talking about it, we are not what's it called? We're not financial advisors or anything like that. So don't take advantage. What's it called?
Don't take our advice to heart.
Yes,
we're not.
Yes,
experts.
we're just talking about it. It's a conversation,
and everyone knows Doge is going to the moon.
To the moon
with a little doggo. Wait, do we have to give that disclosure? Like, we are not.
No, we don't.
It's just that's whatever. But I just say just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's pretty hype, bro. It's pretty hype because I have Doge. I have
oh shit! How much Doge do you have?
I have 1,900, almost 2,000 basically. Ooh. So right now profit, I got it at 5 cents. So I have, I've made profit like 600 and something %.
God damn.
Dude, I had mine when it was less than a cent, and I fucking sold it.
Nah.
Damn.
But I made
money.
How much
did you sell for, bro?
Bro, I say I sold it when it was hit like 7 cents.
Oh, you cashed out early.
No, I cashed out early, but then I got back in, so I'm riding this wave. But again, we're not financial advisors, but I honestly think this is a massive pump and dump.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Well, they're saying they're predicting
so.
They're predicting that it's gonna go up $50 in 5 years. Mm-hmm. Within 5 years.
I think they're just blowing smoke up your ass.
I think this is a massive pump and dump, but you know what? On the off chance, I'm just gonna leave my money in there and just sit.
Well, you know, just do that because honestly, that's what happened with Bitcoin, man. Everybody was laughing at it. Yeah, you know, right? Look at it. What? 15 years later,
63,000 now.
Yes, bro.
I was on Twitter earlier today, and there's a statement by Elon Musk. He says something along the lines of, Fate loves irony. And
Oh, yeah.
there's irony in the fact that the meme currency has the possibility to become our actual currency.
Yeah, it has so much potential. That's why.
Because
And I
people love
was like,
dogs. Doesn't mean
I mean, I wouldn't put it past us because we almost put a dead gorilla in office. So, there's that.
Harambe, dicks out for Harambe.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't put it past the American public to do some dumbass shit like that. But dude, it's been a fucking week. But so on the topic of Twitter, this is where I get most of my information. Sometimes, not sometimes. Most of the time, it's Twitter. Dude, so there was an official statement released by the Pentagon that said, okay, let me see if I get this right. UAPs/UFOs have officially been confirmed, and they have released an official statement saying that the Navy actually has them on radar, and they have visual evidence via pictures. So, we out here fucking aliens now, bros. Aliens is real.
It's very much possible.
And see, like, if you go back a few episodes, we knew about this coming, so we let you guys know ahead of time. We beat, what was it? You saw who CNN? We beat CNN. So,
We
throw
beat the
conventional
Pentagon.
wisdom out the window. We're in charge of that.
But I don't know if you guys heard. Apparently, you can bet on this. So, prior to the Pentagon news, if you were to bet that there was going to be an alien encounter, I believe they said this month, it was at the odds were at 500 to 1. And now, if you were to bet that we're going to touch or encounter aliens, have some form of communication this month, it went down to 50 to 1.
And it's like having the shiny charm, and
yeah, and
trying
it's
to
just
hunt for some shinies.
And I know you guys know Vegas, and they're all about money.
Yeah.
So that means
So what made
they've done
them-
their research. That means
What made them want to put odds on that, though? That's such an odd thing. This month
because
specifically, there's a
if
500% chance that we're gonna.
If there's interest from the public, there's a way to get money out of them.
Yeah, bet on anything.
You can bet on anything.
You don't think they're trying to get us got, bro? By saying, yeah, there's a good chance aliens are gonna be out here, and everyone starts placing bets up that the aliens are gonna come this month.
Is that why
knows,
you're
bro?
going to Vegas, Jose?
I'm going to Vegas this weekend. I'm thinking about putting some money that we're gonna touch an alien.
God damn it! The old pump and dump, like Dogecoin.
Like Dogecoin.
But yeah, definitely. I don't know. What do you think, Juan? Aliens, yay or nay? Especially bumping into some making it publicized like that. Obviously, it's not gonna happen. I don't think so. Plus, I don't think. I don't know.
At
What do you
this
think?
point, what point is there in hiding it?
Yeah.
Because then it would only show the holes in our own government when another
Mhm.
government goes and says, "Oh, we already discovered them, and we already talked to them, and we're already friends with them, and we're gonna blow you up."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's like we've been
Well,
in cahoots
I mean-
with the aliens this
Yeah,
whole
cahoots
time.
with aliens.
I think, I think their hands forced at this point. I think there's just too much evidence out. I think they can't hide it anymore. I think there was countries that had said, "Oh yeah, aliens are real." They had released official statements at summits where yeah, aliens are real. We talked to them, and the United States was like, "We don't know anything about no fucking aliens. Fuck aliens." But now they're like, yeah, we've known about aliens for a long time. They're real. We caught them on radar. And so what they've actually caught is they caught a shiny blimp looking one. They caught a cylinder one that they're calling God's light or some shit. And then they've caught a triangle one, which
The
is
pyramid one
basically
looked cool.
the pyramid ships from Destiny. So the Destiny aliens are confirmed. They're coming to Earth to fuck our shit up. Confirmed.
That's what the games are for, bro. Preparing you for the invasion. So
Right,
so
and
when you pick up the gun, you know how to reset it and start shooting at them.
God damn it.
Bro, I just think if we were to run into an alien, just hit him right in its mouth as hard as you can. because
But what
I
if they
think
don't
it's
have
that
mouths, bro?
mentality. Because like, if I were to run into a lion, I would think like I'm gonna hit it square in its face, and then he's probably never been hit square in its face, and he's like, "Oh my god, that hurt!
God.
I don't want this to happen again. I don't want him to hit me again in the face."
So you're saying you have a reaction time faster than that of a lion?
I'll throw a fake left and then hit him with the right.
You don't think you'll
Oh,
telegraph
my
those punches?
I don't know, man, but what if?
That's a
I
big
think-
what if, man.
yeah, I
I'm
think
not
you throw
willing
that
to risk
hand-
that what if.
I think you throw that hand, and that lion would show you why he's the king of the jungle.
I'd
That
like
is-
to test that.
I don't know. That's insanity. I just can't believe it that all of a sudden things like this are being confirmed. And you know what? I know that I would assume that the reason they hadn't released any official statements about aliens is because they didn't want the general public to panic. That is
Yeah.
my best educated guess.
Like
And-
I said, our viewers were they were already aware of this.
Yeah, we
that
put
was
him on
coming.
game.
Yeah, we warned you ahead of time.
You gotta stay in the loop.
But
you
is
gotta
it
watch
really
you
that
gotta watch the
far-fetched?
episodes.
Like,
I
I
don't-
mean,
I don't think so.
I don't think it's that. Like, I saw this coming. Like, yeah, we knew there was something out there. It's just a matter of time of when that something is brought to light.
Definitely. The numbers were in favor of aliens. Mathematics were like, hey dog, there's infinite universe out there and you think you're the only fucking thing in the universe? Get fucked.
Child.
So I mean, like, I don't know. It is a little scary. I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm sure I said this the last time we talked about aliens, but either aliens are gonna be cool and they're gonna want to like make friends, or they're gonna be not cool and they're gonna think we're ants and they're gonna kill us or enslave us. So that can be kind of scary.
But that brings up the next thing.
I'll go for it, bro.
I don't think it's a fair assumption to say the aliens are more advanced than we are.
Oh, okay. There is enough to say they're a good amount ahead of us, just for the fact that they could travel from wherever it is they were at
Yeah, to us.
to us. That's always showing that they have an understanding of space,
Yes.
time, gravity,
Everything.
and yeah, pretty
Everything.
much.
Okay, well then here, let me just interject here. What if they travel using some type of, it doesn't have to be biomechanical, but what if they travel with some type of like biological, I wouldn't say like animal, but some type of biological vessel. If you guys have ever played a game called StarCraft, the Zerglings, they're like, how would I explain them?
Or kind of like the
Everything's-
anime Van Dread. I don't know if you've seen it. Basically, the ship is a biological ship.
So it's
that,
oh, go ahead, Brandon.
So basically, the ship is alive, but you drive it like a ship, but yet it's able to travel throughout, space, speed of light, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, like Brandon
I think
said, the
it's
ship
an
itself is
assumption
alive.
still. Until we know.
Until
what
we
if-
know.
Well,
Yeah.
Until what if they just are like really good at like interplanetary travel and they don't have weapons of mass destruction? They can't figure that out. Like that's
Okay.
what if.
so
Yeah,
so
that's-
I wanna-
It's probably far fetched. It's probably not like, I mean, if you can travel at light speed, I'm pretty sure you could develop like a weapon of mass destruction. But what if they can't?
I'm pretty
What
sure
if they
that
have some form of religion that forbids them to cause harm?
until we just take
aliens
over them
with
all
religion?
easier.
Yeah, then we just conquer them because we clearly don't give a fuck.
aliens with religion, bro, you're fucking smoking some good shit. You're
Bro,
smoking
I'm
that
just
good
saying,
shit.
there's a lot that people don't take into account.
Okay, so I want to add this to a list of things that kind of gives you some food for thought when it comes to aliens. So, Joe Rogan, I hate that I'm saying a lot right now. Joe Rogan had a podcast where he actually interviewed one of the scientists that worked in Area 51. Per what he said, the aliens that had crash landed and that they had been studying in Area 51 for what he was able to understand, is that they were using some type of gravity propulsion drives that use a special element that we can actually create, but its half-life is so short that it just breaks apart and dies. Somehow these aliens had discovered a way to keep this element in a stable condition so that it's able to power their engines and allow them to... It basically creates nuclear fission, and it's a renewable energy.
So wouldn't that be black matter?
I don't know. We're out here talking about all kinds of crazy... this is stuff... I say it's crazy because I don't understand it, right? But once we understand it, then it's no longer crazy. Then it's no longer theoretical.
This talk, it's don't rule anything out.
True, because there might be things
you just
that
don't know. Yeah, you just don't know.
And I love
because I know that recently or currently we're working on figuring out, on top of the God particle, we're trying to not discover, because we have the theory of like dark matter, right? It's dark matter, dark matter and stuff like that. But we're just trying to prove the theory that it actually exists. So if we could actually prove the theory, then we could probably start by creating it. But that's not going to be anywhere near our lifetime, I'm pretty sure. So,
but then
no
again,
space travel.
As a civilization or as a society, if you set your mind on something, we can achieve it. Put your best minds to it, and it'll get done. Like, look at this COVID vaccine. They said it was going to be impossible to get it out this soon. Sure, it's probably not what 100% effective. It's all this, but they even said it. They got it done fairly quick, and it's pretty good for how short they did it in.
No, yeah, definitely. I'm not saying it's not.
The aliens were like, we're trying to figure out how to travel like this. What if that was their whole emphasis of where they decided to do it, and they figured it out, but they have nothing to fight with? What if they are truly scared of humans? What if they've heard some fucked up stories and they're just like, we need to go befriend them before they get to us?
So for what I've heard and learned, is that they've been involved in all of our wars. There's been times where there was an incident with a nuclear fusion and stuff like that, or nuclear thing going on in one of the bases, and it was going to blow up. And apparently, there was lights coming down, alien, UFOs and stuff like that, and the mechanism stabilized and it didn't blow up. The nuclear reactor didn't blow up.
Wait,
so like,
when did this happen?
Was it like in the 60s or
okay,
long time ago? But like, also in the World War I and World War II, also things like that happen. There's a lot of stories of veterans and older people that were there that have experienced UFOs, and that they were just shining their lights, and then they would just say that they would see like their bones and so like X-rays type of thing, and that a lot of them would just either die or just over the years get cancer and die, and some of them would survive but with that trauma. So it's just a lot of that stuff has been classified, but obviously over time it only has a time period before it's able to be out in public.
I think that's sensitive information.
How did you find out about this though? That's what I'm more curious about.
Yeah, for real, Brandon.
Because I'm not trying to like grill you. It's just I think it's interesting. Our listeners would want to know like why.
So the thing is that
an authority on it.
You get like for us, we get to talk to a lot of like veterans, like older veterans, Vietnam, and
see, that's exactly where I was going with this point.
And so you also get to talk to like the World War II people and all that stuff. So it's just like, and it's not just that. You could also find things like this in documentaries, and also on the internet. You find everything on the internet. Yes, it's a little bit hard to kind of see it credible, but at the same time, you got to go into this as a open mind to the possibilities, like Jose says.
What is that term where like you hear that story, or like something's happened to you, and you keep telling your story, and it keeps altering and altering and altering until you yourself
It's like,
believe what you are saying now, but it never even happened the way you're explaining it now.
yeah,
Would
no,
that be
no,
a
I know what you're
self-fulfilling
saying.
prophecy? Or no?
I forgot
is
what
that?
the term is. But, like,
Um,
what if it's just that? These people are old, bro.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's like you can't say that because at the same time, when something traumatic happens, it's you can't forget. You know what I mean? Because that's where PTSD comes in.
But the details can change.
Some details, yes, some details, but at the same time, back then, something that advanced where literally you would melt, like people would like almost melt in front of it in front of you, like it is a pretty traumatic thing. So it's just like, for instance, I have a friend, or I know somebody that she was in reserves. She was in the reserves, and she was out in the middle of nowhere, and bumfuck out of nowhere. And normally when we go out in missions, we have our lights and stuff like that, but sometimes we kind of like either dim them or shut all of them off, so it's like it's completely dark, and you only have like this little lamp to light your way to the bathroom. But it can't be a regular light. It has to be like a little red light, like it's a strategic type of thing. So out of nowhere, she says that she woke up because there was this big light just shining like everywhere, and they thought it was like a helicopter, but there was no like helicopter noise going on. So then she goes outside, and everybody's outside looking up, and there's these spheres just hovering around the little camp that we normally do for, you know, trainings and stuff like that. And that it was just hovering around. Not even the commanding officers knew what was going on. So they were just trying to act cool and be like, oh yeah, it's part of training, so the soldiers don't get scared, you know. So but then they were on the phone, so being like, hey man, what's going on? So then so like things like that happen. She did say that it lasted for like 30 minutes, that the lights were like just going back and forth and stuff like that, and then they just went up and disappeared, you know, like they just shot out. And for instance, for me, I've had some experiences. Well, not some. I want to say I had one, actually here in Washington, here in the backwoods of Washington, you know, and here, like, there was no moonlight whatsoever, so we had our night vision goggles, you know. So, but at the same time, like, same thing, had the red light, had to go take a dump in the middle of the night, you know.
Whoa.
Wait,
Wait.
hold on. Slow it down.
It's part of the
Brown.
story.
It's part of the
It's
story.
part of the story.
I
have
remember
any
when it was
detail.
part of my story about the cat.
Yes.
I still had
No,
to take a shot.
That counts.
No, that doesn't count.
So then
counts.
I went to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I started looking up, and there was like a bunch of lights moving around and stuff like that in the sky, and I was the only one out. So I was just like, fuck, well, I mean, okay, like I can't, nobody's gonna believe me at this point, like, so, like, but I did stay out there for a little bit looking up,
So they were
and
watching you?
What were you doing?
I don't know. I was going to the bathroom, but like I just stopped
He was
and
a
looked
trick,
up.
Were you doing the S
I
word
was
in the ground?
no, I was outside. But
Yeah,
anyways,
were you doing the S word in the ground? Did you dig a 6-foot hole and just do your business?
no. So then that's the thing though. Like it's hard because when you have these experiences, it's hard to have these conversations with regular people or just people in general, because they could just be like, oh, well, there were satellites, or there were something else, or, you know, whatever. And that's why a lot of people don't talk about it. And so, yes, I want to say there's been a lot of encounters. Unfortunately, I don't want to say unfortunately, but yeah, military do tend to have more interactions than, you know, and we're just out there doing missions, not like being miserable and being in the cold, you know. But I don't
All
know.
right, guys.
And
I want
that's
to.
to
All right,
say,
listeners. I want to preface this real quick, okay? So I would say take everything that we say with a grain of salt. We are not authorities on the subject. Most of it is merely speculation. All right. And what we want to do is we just want to have a good conversation and entertain an idea. Now, we understand that seeing things, your brain may want to make you believe a certain thing and immediately jump to conclusions that you don't know to be true. And by that I mean, you might see something in the sky and you might not comprehend what it is, and you might think that you saw an alien or you saw a ship or whatever, but the reality is it could have been an airplane or something. I'm not trying to discredit any of the stories. I'm just trying to tell you, keep an open mind.
Exactly, yeah.
And take everything that you hear from us or online or whatever with a grain of salt. This conversation is obviously a very interesting one, and this is a very thought-provoking one. So with that being said, we'll keep letting it rock. Goddamn, Brandon, you saw aliens in the woods, bro!
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so if there would have been more people with me, then it would have been a whole different story, because I would have at least had somebody to back me up. But regardless, though, yeah, like that was it. After that, I just did my business and went back to my tent.
Let me pose a question to you, Brandon. What would you do if only one alien approached you while you were out there?
Fuck, with your pants
And just
down?
didn't do
physically?
anything other than stare at you?
Well, I would stare back.
Well, no, but
And then
he didn't move. What would you do?
I would stare back, and I would be there
Just a
until
standoff?
he or she does something, and then I don't know, if they step forward, then I step back. I step back, and then I don't know
And just
until
like that,
they
you let him take control of the situation. Now he's the
Well,
dominant one.
you're seeing a foreign thing that you don't know nothing about.
You have absolutely.
And
there's no way
I'm
to
over
go
here.
nice or mean.
You have to
Okay,
hit him.
so you're gonna show aggression to a more advanced civilized or more advanced
You're
being.
also, again, you're assuming they are advanced.
Okay, yeah, but they might be assuming that
Bro.
we might think that we're friendly. So like I can't really.
The Green
You know,
Man just
attack
came
him.
out of a ship, bro. What do you mean that they're not
No,
more advanced
whoa.
than us?
That counts. That counts. Did
He says
say-
ship.
Oh, he
Ship.
said
He
ship?
says ship. Yes.
Oh, it cut
Oh
out.
my goodness.
Oh my god.
I want you to take a wheatgrass shot so
Those
bad.
wheatgrass shots suck so much, but
I know,
they
I want
You
they
guys,
just
want
suck
us just,
so
you
bad.
guys just want us to do it. That's it.
So
All right,
I don't know, like
So
in the
here's-
middle.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. No, I don't know. So in the middle of the night, if an alien approached me or like was there standing in front of me, I don't know. Yeah, I would be like freaked out a little bit, but at the same time, I would try to make sense and try to make contact. But I
Like,
wouldn't show
would you be
aggression
more on the
towards them.
defensive side?
Depending on how I could read his body language, I want to say.
No movement, just staring.
Then I
Fuck.
wouldn't. I would just be like, okay, like if you want to get these hands,
You want to go
let me
bodies,
know.
dog?
And then you blink and he's like 3 feet closer.
No. You got hit him.
You know what?
I punch him.
I think that's the worst thing you can do. The stare down, because as soon as someone lowers their eyes, the person who lowered their eyes has
Oh
already
my
said, "I'm bitch money," and the one who maintained eye contact has already established dominance. Just so you know, that's
What
body
if it's a
language
cruel
101.
ploy and he's just staring at you while two of his homies are coming up behind you?
Well, get fucked. You're outnumbered. he's still established dominance.
You're
'cause
gonna
he
get
never-
probed.
The first
Okay, well,
alien
I keep-
jumping.
I keep saying he, but what I meant to say is it. It has already established dominance because it never took its eyes off of you, bro. So I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck I do. My brain tells me my fight or flight response would immediately activate, and I'd bail. I'd bail so hard, bro.
Like,
fuck
run?
the aliens 2 times. Yeah, I'd run, bro. I'm out. Fuck that.
You
I don't
go
know
up
that it
there
would-
and give him the stunner him.
I don't
I
believe
get-
for a second that you'd stun the fuck out of an alien. I do not believe it.
I would take at least like a half step forward, or as far as I could. If
To see
if
how-
I didn't,
to
to
see,
see
if
what
if
it would do.
reacts to you.
Yeah, what it does.
But I mean, depending on the size of the alien, because obviously there's different sizes of them. If they're shorter, then I'll try to
It's
get.
just like a 5'4", 90-pound looking thing.
So basically my height.
You are not
Well,
5'4".
No, like roughly my height. I want to say.
5'4", 90 pounds.
Brandon, you're not
Then,
5'4".
yeah, like, just-
Aren't you like 6
No,
foot?
I'm
What
five.
the heck?
I'm 5'9".
You're still
but,
taller than a fucking alien.
No,
Assuming
yeah,
that the
yeah. So,
aliens
like-
are the little gray matters that we've always seen in like the X-Files and stuff.
Movies and stuff, yeah. But like, no, yeah, like definitely, I would try to make contact. Honestly, there have been stories where, like, the aliens invite people to their ship, and they offer to get
That
all
was my
these.
They
next
offer
question.
a massage with their finger.
Yeah,
that lets them...
what if the
In
alien
a
invited
specific
you to this
orifice that's located south of your belly button.
Apparently, there's a lot of knowledge stored in those areas.
Oh, so much knowledge stored in there, bro. It's a tunnel of knowledge.
I think they call it the third eye.
So let me, let me ask this question actually, because I've
Did
asked
you
this
say the
question
brown
before.
eye? I thought you
So-
said the brown eye.
So if let's say you get abducted, but in a positive way, you get abducted, and they wake you up, and you're not tied to a table or anything. You just like wake up, and then they're there, and they tell you, "Hey, we abducted you, but for reasons that whatever reasons they have, but they tell you have a choice. Do you want to come with us and travel the universe and learn all the mysteries that that the universe has to offer, and will allow you to expand your mind to be able to absorb all this, or do you want to stay on Earth?"
I feel like they've already made a movie about this.
Yeah, deuces. I'm gone with them.
I think it's The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'd be down. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
You have
But at the same time, you can't come back to Earth
who
though.
gives
well.
a fuck? You have infinity
That'd be so
to travel.
dope. Yeah, I need to convince these aliens to make me immortal.
I heard a really interesting theory about infinity though. So apparently, what people think is because I know this isn't related to aliens, but I think it's interesting. So apparently, some scientists believe that because black holes tend to form in the center of universes, they think that it's an opening into a separate sub-universe or a bigger universe. Depending on which way you see it, either you go into so let's take our universe for example. So if we were to go into the center of our universe and go inside of a black hole, we would either go into a microverse of our universe, which would be another universe, or we'd go into a macro. Macro's bigger, right? Yeah, we'd go into a macroverse of the universe. So we would ascend a tier up or down in a direction, but the universe is so...
Wait. What
Why?
kind of theory?
Like-
What kind of theory is this? Okay.
Right? Like,
Wait,
isn't it...
wait.
So,
Okay. Black holes are created when giant stars collapse on themselves.
right. Correct. But some
that
scientists
creates
are
that big-
theorizing...
That
Right,
big
some-
gravity that makes that
Right.
black hole.
But
Correct.
then you're saying that it becomes a portal.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't buy that.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
for
know
the
if
fact
it's true or
that
not.
no one. Yeah, because like there's no way to say like we spoke on the last time's episode about pushing the scientists into a black hole.
Right. But I'm just saying, I just want to entertain the idea
Okay.
because I think it's interesting. If that's the case, you'd be able to travel 2 universes through a black hole. And I think it's neat because
I like the theory, but
you'd
I
be
don't
traveling,
think
you know what I
mean?
I don't think a collapsed
So
star
hard.
makes a portal. I
Then
just
what
don't
makes
buy
it-
that.
Well, the black
though?
hole is the portal though.
That's why, but like I don't think a collapsed star can do that.
But we established last time that a collapsed star basically creates a space sphincter.
Yeah, if that
And we
leads
don't
to
know where
nothing
it
and
ends.
You're dead.
No, but we don't know where it leads to. That's the thing. Is we know it's an opening, but we don't know where it goes. And the only thing that comes out of it is the Hawking radiation that Juan had stated last time, which is basically gas. So that's why I said I think it's an interesting theory, if nothing else.
Tie
That
up
you
the
travel-
scientist to a rope, a very long rope, and let's throw
No,
him in
no.
there
That,
already.
it's not going to be a scientist anymore. I want Richie to go.
Yeah,
I
kinda
want
Richie
Richie
to do it
because
too.
you're the one who's the
That's it.
proponent for these
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
ideas.
Portal
I'm
guy.
fucking going. The aliens and me are homies now. We're traveling through different universes.
You guys are watching Brandon do his business.
Yeah, go ahead and hang out with those aliens, you freaking weirdo.
I bet you the aliens were looking at his wiener and they're like, "That's pretty small for a human." I'm kidding, Brandon. I'm kidding.
It's like the ones on the hub are bigger.
Oh,
my
my god! What are
You know
we
what?
turning into?
But for real shit. So I know that we've had this conversation before in private, so I kind of want to bring it up to see what our viewers think. The last time we spoke about this, I brought up that does the existence of aliens invalidate religion? And the reason I say this is because most religions believe in a higher power, yes? Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
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 And a lot of them believe that the higher powers made us. But there's also
Well,
leading
created everything,
theory.
right?
Yeah, that made everything. But there's also a leading theory that aliens created us, and they created, or they, how would I say this? Because it's not really terraforming, but they created our solar system. So they helped it along to create planets, and there's just too many coincidences about how Earth is the perfect distance from the sun to have a good atmosphere, but it also has a magnetic field, and then it has a fucking little moon, and it has, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that are a little too coincidental to be considered a coincidence. And that's what a lot of scientists, I wouldn't say a lot of scientists, but that's what some scientists believe. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of in the thought of, well, shit, bitch, that makes sense to me. It sounds logical. At least I think it does. I know that stuff can be very luck-based as well. And I know that shit just happens sometimes. But I know that it's also... it's a little fishy when too many things line up.
I think that regardless of what happens, people and their religion are going to believe what they believe, no matter what contradicts them. And if it contradicts them too heavy, they will just change their belief system to make it work.
Or they'll triple down.
Yes.
You think so?
I think so.
Even if they're...
People,
so, like...
those extreme religion people are in too deep, bro. This is all they know.
Do you think they'd go batshit crazy? If aliens were... Like, so if an alien walked up to a religious person, and I'm talking, like, the most hardcore, diehard guy, girl, whatever...
told him Jesus never happened?
Yeah. Do you think that
he wouldn't believe it?
You think so? You think the alien was just full of shit?
That he's wrong, and that he would try to sit him down and try to
tell him about God?
Bible verses out of him.
You bring out his holy water?
What if so one of the things that I think is that aliens talk telepathically. What if the alien showed him the past of them making, or some other alien race making our planet or solar system?
They would believe it as bullshit.
Or what if they like showed him like themselves writing the Bible and then giving it to the humans?
Writing the 10 Commandments?
Yeah.
Don't be stealing, vatos.
Yeah, add that in there. That sounds good. Add it.
God damn it.
Write that down.
I honestly think that they would probably go crazy. They would probably go insane because after so many years of living a life of whatever, after seeing that vividly, most likely, I don't think they believe it. To the point that they would probably
sit there, watch it and call bullshit.
No, I think that they would be in denial, yes, but like going back to it over time, they would start going insane little by little, to the point that they might take their lives. Honestly,
I think they have no choice, bro. I think they have to believe it because the alien is in front of them, showing them visions of the creation of fucking man.
Probably think that like this alien is just making this shit up, just to either get underneath his skin or try to get him to do something he doesn't want to do. So they're not going to believe it. Either there's no medium. Either they don't. They're just going to be in denial, or like Brandon said, they're going to go batshit crazy.
So they'll accept it. They either deny it or
they'll accept it. And like, well, everything's a goddamn lie. Now I'm gonna go shoot up a church.
No, stop! You don't give people like.
All right, we don't condone the shooting of churches.
If anything, no. He deserves one of those shots.
God damn it,
you guys. No, okay. Before we carry on, I just had a quick thought. If these aliens are real, do you think they know, like, the bigger personalities on Earth?
Yeah.
Like, do you think they know who like Donald Trump is or like
Yeah,
Kanye
I'm
West?
pretty sure they
No.
Let's
do.
go hang out with like Beyonce and
No.
stuff, or like.
I don't think so. I mean,
You don't think they know?
unless it's like fucking like Men in Black. If it's like Men in Black on Earth already, then it doesn't fucking matter. So it means aliens already among us. But I would assume that they only know the most important people.
I feel like they would have like a different reason for why we're famous. They're probably like watching us through cameras and shit.
What if they listen to our podcast?
Oh, if aliens listen to our podcast, go ahead and call in. Maybe
Those are the
we
are
can
the
call it.
motherfuckers in
Well, like-
Moreno Valley we can't figure out.
or
Confirm.
maybe you're the. Or maybe you're the aliens who are watching Brandon in the woods. Regardless, we want to talk to you. We want to get to know you.
Bros, I think we
Hurry
just
up,
confirmed that the aliens are the FBI's that are watching all of our phones and listening to all of our conversations.
Well, of course, they're trying to figure out the truth. And since they can't get it from CNN, they're getting it from us.
Do you think the
God
aliens
damn
know
it.
who Harambe is?
100%.
Bro, they have 4 Harambes and one Harambe that's made of 4 Harambes combined. So that 5 Harambes that they have on their ship.
Solid gold Harambe.
God damn it. Do you think the aliens are using stem cell technology?
I'm pretty sure they're using more than that.
There'd be no reason for them to use that. I'm pretty sure like they would find something way better and way cheaper to do.
So you think the aliens are doing like the Brave New World where they're just pumping a factory and reproducing?
Huh. They're probably
And they're
just coming
just like, they make up social classes as they go. Like, these we're gonna pump with like genetics to be super smart, and then these are just gonna be like everyday
Basically-
workers.
Basically, like ants,
Mhm.
you know, or bees. And you look at the ants and bee society. Like they don't
They're pretty cool,
they don't
right?
fail. Yeah, like they're sustained.
So are you saying
throughout
that the
the whole life
ants are
cycle.
like their classes in life are predetermined at birth?
Yes,
Really? I did not know
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because you have your
You haven't seen the
every
ants movie?
every ant colony. They have their designated sections. So there are certain ants that do certain things in every single ant colony, and also with the bees. Bees is the same thing. There's some that breed. Well, not the queen breeds, but there's some that take care of the little larvae. I think they're called, and also there's certain like fighting bees, honeybees, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's why it works out for them, and it just doesn't fail, you know. But who knows? Honestly, like right now, they were talking about. I think I saw in the news that they had a breakthrough of being able to produce what's called farm animals through a bag. You know what I mean? Without having to have it inside a womb. So the bag replicates the womb. So it's just like now, in the future, within a couple of years, they're going to be able to do that with humans. So, I don't know.
I wonder, like, if there were aliens and they've been here since like the 1950s, it wouldn't really be that much difficult for them to actually ingrain themselves into our society if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that we're.
What do you think is
all,
the
all
motive
that
behind it, though? That's like another thing I was talking to my coworkers about. I think, just based off history, where there is intelligence or power, it almost always leads to like conquering.
Mhm.
So do you think that's like a motive of it? Like, do you think the aliens are here for conquering purposes, or what the fuck?
I want to. God damn it.
So,
Sorry about that, guys. Fontana is
yeah,
like,
go ahead.
stupid dumb with loud shit right now. I think that
Fontana people, bro.
I want to add to what Brandon said. My car was like going off in the background, so it was like starting to piss me off. So I muted myself. So that would work if the aliens had a hive mind. So the queen controls everything, and that would work. I see that happening. If they don't, then it's kind of a free for all. And Jose, to your point, I would say that the aliens probably would like want to keep watch over something that they created because it's theirs.
Oh, you're still on
Does
that
that make
boat.
sense?
So you're still on the belief that they created us.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna die on this hill. Then.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my
Okay.
flag here right now. I think that the aliens had some type of hand in our creation.
So
to
from
me,
here
that's
on
the
out,
most
when
logical.
we talk aliens, we're just gonna know that Richie believes that they created us.
I think that they had some influence on the creation of man.
Got it.
Whether they banged gorillas or monkeys or whatever the fuck it was, or they made us in test tubes, or they made Adam and Eve, or whatever.
They're aliens. They're classy.
think-
They can just shoot jizz at things and it'll just turn
Well,
into
It goes into your
dying
skin.
on that
Ah!
hill, Richie, if you're dying on that hill, then I don't think it's a conquering purpose that they would want to come or be here. It's more of a science experiment to them.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. But at the same time, wouldn't you say, you having the knowledge and experience that you have and being around the experiments, you would think that they would understand that they'd be tainting their own results.
Yeah, well, because they might see that we're getting to a point where we probably shouldn't have ever gotten, and that
Well,
might.
Maybe
you
it's
guys
time
seen
to
the
They
movie?
might
reset.
not like that.
Have
Maybe
you guys
it's time
seen the
to
movie
reset again.
Prometheus?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, so that's the prequel movie to the Aliens franchise. No, okay, just a quick
Yeah.
crash course. All right, so they
Yeah.
have these things called engineers, and they're basically super aliens. They're really smart. They make other worlds and they make other aliens in the shape and the image of them. If the world doesn't work out, they release a glue. They release a black goo. It kills everything, and then they start over. They blow up the planet. What I think is a possibility is that they created us, and they're watching us to see what we do. Another theory that I think I don't know if this is true or not, but I think it's really interesting, and I kind of like it. I like the sound of it. Is that the aliens, or the things that we consider quote unquote aliens, are us from the future who've already mastered time travel, and so we create ourselves, and then it becomes the what came first, the chicken or the egg thing.
No way my future self would be
I
wearing
don't
some
buy that one.
stupid shit that aliens wear, like that.
So-
that like silver, like
Thong.
shiny kind of like thin material that they're always in for some reason. I would not be wearing that. I'd be wearing some cool shit.
So my theory
damn it.
is that, kind of like that, where the aliens started off with a base, which I want to say which is the primates, right? So from there, for what we know right now, is that there were different types of Homo sapiens, right? And then there were some other types too that look kind of human, but some were more primitive than the others, and some were smarter and stuff like that. But they still were able to come together and reproduce. So what I want to say is my theory is that what probably happened is that they had a base and they made different types, right? Different types of humanoids. And then from there, they were like, okay, well, we're going to do survival of the fittest. Whichever evolves over time, we'll lean more towards them and then let the rest die out, right? In a way. So, but at the same time, they did, come together, and then you just became one race. And then from there, obviously we became different races over time, but...
So I like that. I think that's cool. But the only issue with that is that we go from being changos, which is just monkeys in Spanish, to being Homo sapien, and there's some gap in the evolution.
Well, that's where they would intervene. That's what I want to say. Where like they have the base, and so they kind of like genetically, evolve us or something, and then we have different types of breeds with different types of formulas that they came up with, and like, okay, well, we have these different type of flavors. Let's try to see what happens with these type of flavors. I don't know.
I'm on that. I like that Richie, what he brought up, that we're just a science experiment, because I think it's interesting to think that we are getting I think as a society, we're doing very well for ourselves with these advances in technology, but at what point is that too much and becomes a threat to the aliens?
I don't think that they would ever even allow that for the game.
No, but what I'm saying, when is that point?
It would never come up, because if they created the whole checkerboard, they wouldn't let you have a chance to do. So. They would never let you get to the position to do that.
Bro, what if? What if?
I'm gonna entertain that idea. I think that's interesting. I mean, if we ever got to, so even if now we're considered a very big threat by most countries, yeah. I'm talking
And we're
only
talking
about
about
the
the
United
BS
States,
show, right?
Okay, only
Well,
the
I'm
United
saying,
States.
not, if they created us, we're as Earth.
Right, but I'm just saying. So I'm speaking for the United States solely. I'm not going to address any other countries. The United States, that we know of, has weapons of mass destruction, and if that's the case, aliens don't even give a shit about that. They don't care that we have nukes. They don't care that we're trying to smash atoms together and make fucking black holes. Well, I don't think we're doing that. I think that's in Europe, right? I think that's in Europe.
That's Switzerland.
Switzerland. They don't give a shit that they're smashing atoms together to make black holes. They're just like, hey, fuck it, dog. However it falls, it falls. If we ever started, I would think that's a logical, like, path of, like, assumptions. If we ever started developing a technology that would prove a threat, I would assume that they'd either intervene or they just say, fuck it, dog. Just let it rock, you know?
Yeah. That's why I think that I think that they intervened with Tesla, bro. Nikola Tesla, because that man was onto something, dude. He wanted to make some death rays, dude. Imagine that.
True.
Oh, wait, you know what?
Technically, yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Let me just say this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
But what I also think is interesting is that Jose said that we could be a science experiment. And I think the realization of being said science experiment could melt your fucking brain.
Yes. Well, it explained a lot. Like, if there are these thoughts that, like, they were here, like Brandon said, they were present for wars, and we had the discussion that there's thoughts or theories that they helped with the pyramids in Egypt and all these other things. That all buys into the science experiment.
And let's just make okay. So just for the argument's sake, let's just assume that we are a science experiment.
That's scary.
Where does that put you in terms of your thought process? If you know
turns
that
the whole world upside down.
If you know that you're not shit, you were created in a lab.
Yes.
And you're just the byproduct of so many thousands of years passing by on a rock floating in the black nothingness.
But does that
Honestly,
really
I can't be
change
mad
anything?
about it. I can't really be mad about it. I actually, if I get to meet the guy, I'm like, hey man, good job. You got me this far.
The whole world upside down.
Like, so it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. I'm not gonna lie, because it makes everything that you've done up until this point extremely irrelevant.
Yes.
It says,
Well,
go
I mean,
fuck yourself. Nothing matters.
It's all for nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look at it like that, yeah. But I mean, at the same time, you know, let's say an alien literally knocks on your door and tells you that and shows you all these visions and stuff like that. Okay. And he just leaves, or he or she leaves, or it leaves. And you go to bed, you wake up the next day, you gotta work or do whatever, back to the same thing. You have all this information, but at the same time, you're like, I gotta live my life.
I don't think you see it, though. It breaks your cycle.
Yeah.
No,
It tells you that everything you do, it's meaningless. Your job
The way
is
I'm
meaningless.
looking at this-
You providing for yourself is meaningless. It does not matter, because at any time, I can say game over. Like Juan said, the checkerboard is
I'm
predetermined.
gonna flip your Juan, specifically you. I'm gonna flip your world upside down because it just hit me. If this is a science experiment, and you and I are engineers, and our one goal in life is to be able to make something new and produce something new that's gonna change the world, right? And if we're a science experiment and the aliens are allowing us to believe that and pursue this dream, that means whatever we create or possibly can create is nothing to them, and they couldn't give two fucks about what you're doing because
like
no
life's
influence on them. Because they know no matter what it is, it's not a threat to them. It's not something they haven't ever seen. It's just another Tuesday.
In that case, it's just the term of relevance, because.
But if you were to find that out, wouldn't that just ruin your whole life? Like everything you've worked for?
I I just learned something like a few like years ago. You just don't think about it. That's about it. And just fucking keep going.
So it really comes down to the eye of the beholder. In other words, like Juan said, don't think about it and stuff like that. But at the same time, why not pursue that further knowledge? Why not tell him, okay, you're telling me this, so then can I come with you and you could teach me all this stuff that you know? And I won't come back to Earth and stuff. Learn all the black matter stuff or whatever you guys know.
And they're just like, no. We just wanted to show you that one little part, just so you know.
Then I would be
Just
like,
so we can humble your ass.
Yeah,
I'll be like, you selfish bitch.
I think this goes
Dude,
back
hey,
to
you
that
want
religion
throwing
thing.
You want?
Like, either your fucking psyche shatters or you just deny it and you repress the whole fucking notion of being a science experiment. And I'm important, no, I'm special, and you just keep moving.
Yeah,
I
I'm
understand.
doing something important.
I understand that you're gonna keep on trucking either way. Like whether your brain breaks or you fucking repress it. I get it. You're gonna move. You're gonna go to sleep and you're gonna wake up another day until you decide to do something about it. But I just think it's a fucking goddamn it that broke my mind right now.
Yeah.
Because it makes
What the hell do I do now?
Yeah, he's like, who gives a fuck, man? Fuck everything. Just
But the thing is,
at the
like,
same time,
yeah,
go ahead, Juan.
that without the aliens or anything predestined or blah blah blah, like, what does it really change?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was all your own motivation. You experienced everything. You accomplished everything. Just because it's predestined doesn't make it any less of an accomplishment or less of a feat. Just for the fact that someone can invalidate it. You did it for you. You did
I
it for other
understand
people.
that you're the one assigning your own meaning to things. I get that idea.
No. I'm saying you would have to in this case because there's no
Assign
way.
your own meaning. You would have to make
Yes,
it.
you would
gotta
have
do
to
the good
assign
stuff.
some shit.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Fucking whatever.
I'm
we're
not gonna
living.
lie to the podcast. I'm feeling a little crazy right now.
God damn it.
But at the end of the day, you might not mean anything to them, because you're just an experiment to them. But
A specimen.
you will always mean something to somebody else, regardless. You know what I mean?
I think that's
You
scary to
still-
think about.
You still have a life to live. You still have brothers, sisters, mom, dads, friends, and cat, dog, whatever. You still have somebody that relies on you and wants you to be around and stuff. So, regardless of that,
It's definitely a really thought provoking topic, and it's one that I actually really like talking about, just because there's so much tied to it. I know it started off as aliens. Man, fuck the aliens. Who gives a shit about them?
We're over
the top-
aliens.
The topic
Whatever.
of aliens encompasses so much because there's so many things that come with it that to me it's an interesting thing. I still
we're gonna
believe
talk about aliens all the time on this on the show.
So okay, so let me see if I got this straight in my mind, because I still believe that aliens might not exist. So it might just be me trying to deny the fucking aliens exist.
Bro, are you in denial? Are you in denial?
I was
bro?
like,
are you in denial?
Fuck aliens! The aliens are here, bro. But like, I don't know, dude. It's such a trip. It's such a fucking trip. I thought I had something, but I just lost it right now. It just poof went out of my
Bro,
mind.
What if in this month
Open
it
smoke
comes
tour
out when
2020.
we encounter the aliens and it all comes out that we are one big ass fucking experiment?
I
Do you
hope.
think our podcast is gonna blow the fuck up?
Probably.
It would have to. And
We
just-
get
just
sponsored.
we called the whole alien incident like months back. We're talking about the future already, and if you guys will catch up, watch the podcast, you guys would know.
Any predictions for the future, just in case?
Shit's all fucked up. Watch out.
I think Civil War.
Watch out.
I think they're
Civil
gonna hit
War?
us with ray guns that like change our limbs into different different
I
parts of
think-
our body.
we should
like
stop
just different
worrying about
animals?
the aliens for now.
No. Like they shoot you with the
resolve.
laser, and then your right leg becomes your forehead, and your left leg is like your nose or something. Like they just fuck you up.
It just scrambles
like,
you
Yeah, just like the thing. You just
Put you
all
in a
gross
pretzel.
and nasty.
into a pretzel.
God damn it. I mean, who knows? You know, the thing with aliens, it's so interesting because it can either be like Rick and Morty, where we have like intermingled with aliens and then we become a part of the society, or we just never get accepted into that part of space and they say, fuck those guys, doc, and they blow us up.
I'm coming back around to Jose's idea and hoping that they would just not be that advanced.
Yes,
They come out of
I'm
they come
hoping
out of
they're
their
afraid of us.
spaceships with like some sticks and I don't know, some long rope to hit us with, and we're just like we.
I hope they come to us and they're like, we've heard
Sticks
all
and
the
long
evil
rope.
shit you guys have done, and we want peace. We don't want any feather with y'all.
Yeah, but they're flying spaceships and they don't want beef with us. Hey, fool, we're scared of you.
Yeah,
we know how
what
to fly
if?
really fast, but we're scared of you. All right, like we don't
know
want
you
no
guys are
beef.
savages.
I don't know. I think the human mind's like interesting. It's powerful. So a lot of the theories, like it's not even a theory. The guy that I was telling you guys about on Joe Rogan's podcast, he was saying that they have been backwards engineering alien technology for the better part of 15 years, and it's how we've had quantum surges in a lot of the technologies that we have today. TVs,
Well, if
phones,
that's the case,
microchips, all
then
that
we
shit.
are fucked.
Yeah. So if we've been leeching the technology off of
Yeah,
aliens,
we are fucked.
Well,
I don't know.
I think they need new engineers because I don't think they're doing a good job.
Bro.
I'm definitely not.
God damn it. Are you picking at your belly button, bro? What are you doing, man?
Who?
You, bro?
No, I'm scratching my back.
Did you just smell it?
It was supposed to be a joke because you like, I'm not doing anything. You're just picking at your. God damn it! I had to explain it on the podcast. That's the end of the podcast.
We'll just cut it off there.
No, it's too late. No, it's staying in. This is the end of the podcast. It's been fun. You guys have been amazing. The aliens are gonna get you if they haven't gotten you already. No, but for real, it's been fun. I don't know if you guys want to keep going, if you guys want to call it here or whatever. I was just fucking around.
I think it's a good stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Wait, so do we start recording now?
No, this is the outro still.
Oh, we're still doing the outro. All right.
Man,
Thank you guys.
it
You
is
have a good night. And to all
It has
our
been
alien
a
listeners,
fucking week.
may you bring us more crystals.
Fuck
If anyone
Arby's.
wants to put money on the aliens, to get sent, Zell me money now.
Yeah.
Zell? Who uses Zell, dude?
Oh, wait.
Zell, bro.
We can't
No,
break
send me the dog
our,
coin.
our episode tradition. What are you guys' thoughts on McDonald's hot and spicy McChickens?
Delicious.
Haven't had any.
I.
All right, so here's what you're gonna do, okay? For everyone listening, you're gonna go order a hot and spicy McChicken. You're gonna order it plain, but then you're gonna add cheese to it, and then you're gonna thank me later that you listened to this podcast. 1, because of the aliens. 2, because I gave you just the best recipe for a chicken sandwich.
That's about it.
Is it-
That's about it.
How much more for the cheese?
I don't know, like
10
20
cents.
cents.
God damn, 20 cents for a slice of cheese?
Brandon, aliens invalidated our existence. Fuck 20 cents. Pay it.
Give the man.
No, man, that's my hard-earned money, dude.
Leave us shit in our fucking Twitter, our Instagram.
You,
Our
no, hey, what did he
anchored
say?
place.
What did he say? What did he say, my guy?
I said leave us stuff in our Instagram
Oh,
and our
okay.
Twitter. No, this is not fair. Everyone got a free pass.
It's okay.
Fuck you guys 2 times.
I-
Anyways, leave us cool stuff where we can find us. Twitter's great. Instagram's great. Anchor is great. Any questions or comments you guys got, let us know. Brandon, where can you be found if you want to be found?
Bradley217 on any social platform.
Juan, where can you be found if you want to be found?
Yeah, don't find me.
He's still on Rumbler, and if he matches you, he's gonna fuck you up, and then he's gonna kiss you. Jose, where can you be found if you want to get found?
Dude BS Show Twitter.
And that is all lowercase dude_BS,
And we also have an Instagram. Don't forget about that.
which is
The, what, Dude.bs.
I don't know. I don't know the tag for that.
Dude.bs.show.
There it is. From
When
Brandon.
we figure it out, we'll bring it right out to you guys.
God damn it. You guys can find me anywhere you want. Caps Lock RCH lowercase rich. I haven't streamed, so I don't know. It's been weird, but I've been having a lot of fun with the podcast. So if you're looking for me, just fucking watch the podcast. We're here and we're doing stuff, drinking coffee.
We're only like a button press away, like, and you're hanging out with the bros.
Hanging out with the fucking bros. Also, you guys can find us on, what's that? You can find us on Samsung Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, as well as Anchor, and like some obscure RS feed that I don't know the website to. But you can find us in all those places. So hashtag follow us and leave us reviews. If you leave us reviews, we'll shout you out. Thanks, guys.
Cool.